We gotta get that checked out. We're getting it checked out. Abigail made dinner tonight. Today is day 140 and I'm in a car, which means I'm not out hiking. Actually right now I'm headed up Snoqualmie and I'm gonna go do some trail magic, hence why my car's full. The quick update is that I ended up going to urgent care on Saturday because I kept having persistent pain in my feet, my right foot specifically, and I had just done a little bit of Googling and was like, something that I was reading for thru hikers was that if a soreness or a pain lasts longer than 7 days, maybe it's an injury and not just like a soreness. And I noticed that it was really uncomfortable and painful to walk without any shoes on. Like, I do have hardwood floors, so it's a harder surface. But even with, like, when I would walk on carpeted areas without shoes on, my feet really hurt. And I was just limping a lot, honestly, since I've been home. And so, anyways, I went to urgent care, and the doctor has referred me to a podiatrist. So we're thinking that it's possible that I have a stress fracture on one of my metatarsals. The bone there feels a little different than the bone on the other side, like my other foot that I'm comparing it to. And in general, my feet are kind of inflamed down further towards the heel. I think more like plantar fasciitis, which I roll out my feet. Like, I know that I have plantar fasciitis, so that's something that I've had like since I've been in high school. So that it's more inflamed right now, so that's different. But that kind of pain is not the pain I'm feeling with my metatarsal. So I don't know what's going on, but the doctor, she recommended, she was like, I can't tell you what to do, like, I'm not going home with you, but I would highly recommend you don't go hiking, because I was going to go hiking the next day, and finish it up. But anyways, essentially she just said, like, you can't really do any strenuous activity right now. And so I also haven't been able to go running, or even like one day I tried to do some strength training and like doing just a squat, and putting too much weight and pressure on that foot especially is just really painful. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, but it means that I'm done with the hike for now, and I'm excited to be coming out maybe next year or whenever in my life that it opens up. I know I already kind of shared these reflections when I was thinking of being done when I was walking into Cascade Locks, and so I feel totally confident that if I want to come back and finish the trail at any point, that, you know, it'll be here waiting for me. And luckily I live in Washington, and so I mean, yeah, I think I'll be able to like get to section hike it over the course of several summers, or even like during the fall or spring for some sections. Probably not, because it's snowy here in the mountains, but anyways, yay! Yay! Magic! Waiting for the hikers. Okay, so to pick up where I left off from yesterday, so I'm off trail. I actually was really fortunate yesterday while I was doing trail magic. I got a call, and I was able to set up a podiatry appointment for Friday. So that was actually really quick. That was like less than literally a week's turnaround since I went to the doctor. My foot continues to really be in a bit of pain, and especially like only 2 of my toes left are like numb, and it's the toes connected to the metatarsal that I think might be fractured. So I think getting in Friday, getting the clarity of what's going on will be amazing. Also, I just can't say enough thank you to everyone who has already messaged me and has just been really kind about me getting off trail. Obviously, you can see my reflections on it for how hard it was to make that decision, both like mentally and physically. Of course, like I have actually a physical injury that I'm sure like helped me to make that decision. But yeah, I mean, mentally it was a really tough decision, and I've had really just incredible feedback from friends and family who have been really supportive, especially as I was kind of feeling like down on myself or disappointed, or like, yeah, looking back on my video, it was like, oh, I feel like resiliency is linked to being tough, and I feel like I want to be tough, but that's not even true. I definitely know that resiliency is not equivalent to being tough, and resiliency has nothing to do with whether or not I finish the through hike in the traditional way. And I know that, but it's meant everything to me to like have friends and family reach out and remind me of my resiliency, and that it's nothing to do with I don't even have to through hike for to be a resilient person, or however much of a through hike I finish isn't linked to my resiliency. So yeah, just thank you to everyone for the love and support, and obviously it's turned out different than I thought, but I'm grateful that right now I get to be out here and provide trail magic and get to see familiar faces. Like yesterday I hung out with Ankles and 007, and hopefully today I'll get to see Sarah and Darren, and Luke and Kara also messaged me, so maybe I'll get to see them tomorrow. So yeah, the hike, I think the PCT will live in me now forever, and hopefully I'll get to come back out and finish Washington. But even if I decide that's not for me, like I have made the coolest friends out here. I've met the coolest freaking people, and I've learned a lot about myself and a lot about nature and being outdoors and the love for it. Like I have such a deep love and appreciation for the mountains and the woods and water, filtering water, and yeah, I don't know. I think each of these days that I've hiked, I think will live with me for a long, long time. And I'm happy that I decided to vlog this journey, and I'm excited to vlog whatever else is up in my life. But yeah, I think this is pretty much it for wrapping up the PCT vlog for 2025. And as I hike it in the future, if I decide to, then I'll also vlog that. But thank you to everyone who has followed along on this journey, and yeah, it's just been more special than I could ever have said. Like I feel emotional because when I think of the whole journey, I'm like, wow, I've done a lot, but I haven't really thought about all that I've done yet. And so, yeah, I'll save that for time with myself. But anyways, thank you to everyone who has followed along. Thank you for all the love and support and encouragement from my friends, from folks who I've never met, who have commented on YouTube. I just feel like this will never not feel like one of the best gifts and privileges of my lifetime. And yeah, I don't know, what a wild thing. So thank you all so much forever, and if I get back out there on trail, I'll pick back up the vlogs. But until then, Gritty out. Yeah, the crispy dillies are back.
They're good. They're good. Yeah.
Pickle chips.
Yeah. Which is everything you could want.
Everything that you need.
Mm.
What is this drip contest?
Chef.
We need an ice cream scoop.